rotate. All right, bro. So, what we have to understand is to people in the conscious community, they use the word enlightenment, or in the New Age movements, they use the word enlightenment. You know, but most Sufis in their Taruks, most Sufis, they use the word tazkiyah. Tazkiyah is purification of the soul. Now, what I ask you this: what's the vehicle? What is one of the vehicles for you to thereby reach tazkiyah, purification of the soul?
Well,
now, this is an easy one. You should know it.
Yeah, I always say, you got to do your zikr, but it's also opening up your heart.
But
and your heart's a bigger vehicle as well, right?
But
It
okay.
could be a vehicle.
So, how do you, as a murid, how do you as a murid open your heart? How do you as a murid tap into that essence?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because one of the vehicles, or the most important vehicle to purification of the soul, to the tazkiyah, is zikr Allah. You know what I'm saying? Or zikr Allah.
So wouldn't zikr be considered as open up your heart to? Because when you recite zikr,
Zikr cleanses the qalb, the heart.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
Zikr is thereby the mechanism, or one of the tools, where you cleanse the qalb, you cleanse the heart of the defects of the world, of the dunya.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. I get it. Well, that's why I said
So that's why the shaykh, they give you a weird. You know, now you could have one weird that you just stick to, or you could have a weird that you recite as Fajr. You could have a total different weird that you do at Dhuhr, and another weird that you do in evening at Maghrib. But there's different mechanisms therefore to arrive at tazkiyah, purification of the soul. Now, when it comes to the tarbiyah is like the education that you get from the sheikh. You know, some sheikhs have different modes and methods of how they give tarbiyah. So like with the baye, our tariqah, we work, you know, but we also do zikr, you see.
Okay.
But like I say, it's different with each taruq. You know what I'm saying? But we also cannot forget the salat, because in the salat,
part of the word
the salat is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you study in the hadith, and I'm just paraphrasing, in the hadith it says that the 5 salats are for expectation of the sins. Okay? So if it's for expectation of the sins, the salat, what is that? That's purification.
For sure.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's purification.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that one of the tools, the mechanism for tazkiyah, for purification of the soul, is definitely the zikr. The zik.
Yeah.
It's definitely the zikr.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's why I was saying open up your heart. So that's why for me.
Well, it opens the heart, but it cleanses the heart as well.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't go to because it's like we have different stations. So you can't expect to go to the highest station, you know, without starting off at the lower stations. And there's a manual on how to do this thing, and it was written by a Shadhili Sheikh, and in that manual it details how to go through the 7 levels of the soul and cleanse all the way to the highest level, you know. And I'm just paraphrasing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, but that's why, because that's what I was thinking, right? You know, and I know, but when you say purification, or I try to use it. I'm trying to use the term I always use to open up the heart. That was just my favorite term to use.
Well, we generally don't use words like enlightenment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you ask the Sheikh about gaining an enlightenment, he may know what you're talking about. He may not know what you're talking about because he may not be familiar with that terminology. He could or could not be. But we generally don't use that term, enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start talking about enlightenment, those mostly like terms that's used within the New Age groups.
New Age group.
Yeah. You know, and the practice of tasawwuf is way more ancient than that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well more informed.
And, you know, that's why I was asking you, I say, what made you want to be a Sufi? What made you want to embark upon that path?
Yeah.
Because some brothers embark upon the path of tasawwuf because they are looking for secrets.
Yeah.
Not realizing that the greatest secret is within. The greatest secret is self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The nafs within you.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
And the secret on how to purify the nafs, which is coming from the Sheikh.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the tarbiyah.
Yeah.
Through the tazkiyah. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
I was one of my other things. I was like, it's something more to what Allah is saying.
Exactly.
You hear me? So that's why I'm like, I was searching for Tariq. I'm like, okay, which would be more, what is this answer that Allah is saying to me? Or, you know, what is what the Islam is saying to achieve this, try to get
Islam
this,
is your compass.
Your compass.
It's your compass back into the heavens.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
It's your compass to take you from the realm of Nasut into the Barzakh realm when you pass on into Ilion, on to Jannah when you're resurrected.
Yeah.
It's your compass to take you back into the heavens.
For sure.
You know?
Because I was always wanting to go, I was like, what is Allah really telling me? You hear me? I should go for something to peel the veil and let him in your heart.
But remember, there's 2 aspects to Islam that Serigne Touba, he wrote about in his Qasad, Maslik Janan. And those 2 aspects are the exoteric and the esoteric. They refer to the exoteric as Ilm Zahir and the esoteric as Ilm Batin. Yeah. So you have to remember that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I was reading on Serigne Touba. Around the page number 3, he said something about that.
Yeah. Oh, it's time for Salat.
Yeah. Peace.
All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.